Hey, it's David Pestana from Rise Realty here, broker owner. I'm with Jared Fenn from Pillar to Post. He's the owner of Pillar to Post. And we're out here in front of one of my listings that he helped me do a pre-listing inspection for. Now, you may want to ask, why would you do a home inspection prior to listing a home? Isn't that what buyers do? And that's kind of a topic today. Because if you're looking to sell your home, a lot of people come to me as the realtor asking me what I think they should do to fix their home up before they list it. Well, again, I'm not the expert in that category. I'm not a contractor. So I'd always recommend, hey, well, let's hire someone like Jared, Pillar to Post, to get an opinion on that. So I brought Jared so he could explain more about what he does, and also, again, what's the importance of doing something like that.
Good. No, the listing inspection or seller inspection, we're seeing more and more of them. And I'd say the biggest thing is about information. Information, data, that's what everybody wants. And so whoever has the most information usually comes out on top, is how we see it. And so in most cases, the buyer is going to have all that information, so why not let the seller have that same information and get the upper hand in a lot of cases. So seller's inspection is going to be pretty much the exact same inspection that we would do it for the buyer.
Yeah.
So it's kind of almost a cheat, or let the seller know all the things that the buyer is going to try to come and negotiate on. And just as we would help the buyer kind of prioritize a list of repairs and things that need to be done, if the seller has that and they can take care of that, one, it can help with the negotiation, but two, it can also speed up that whole time process instead of the buyer wanting more and more time to figure out what those things are so that they can move forward with the purchase.
No, I agree. I think I always see that, like from my buyers, we get almost, I would say probably 90% do it, hire an inspector as opposed to doing it themselves. And usually if they do it themselves, they're familiar with construction, right? So, well, generally, what do you find when you do those inspections?
So a lot of it is little stuff, but it's the little stuff that sometimes, especially those buyers that might be on the fence, maybe they have their eyes on a few different homes. It's all that little stuff. But sometimes there's big things. In some cases, like on this home that we did, there's some things that a seller may see more of the cosmetic stuff as the priority, but we might say, no, there's actually some electrical issues. And those are going to become a bigger issue for the buyer, where the buyer, yeah, I can paint, but I don't know anything about electrical.
Right.
And so it's helping prioritize, because sellers often have limited funds, and so we can help them know where to best direct their energies.
That's a good point, yeah. Prioritization of funds. Yeah, they'll have money afterwards, but before, it's knowing where to spend it. That's always the key. Yeah. So in this house, it prompted the seller to do a lot of specific repairs, and we originally had it listed at $195,000, and because of some of these repairs, which only cost maybe $2,000 total, we now have it listed at $205,000, and we've had multiple offers. So it's been well worth the expense for him and probably for the buyer too. Also, I think it gave us the ability to know more about the property, so we could disclose more and be confident in our price.
Right. I'd say a lot of the reason that people back out of a property or something doesn't sell is just the unknown. So if you can make it all known, then that takes a lot of that fear away. So I think that's a big part of that, closing that home sell quicker. That's what we find with the agents and things that we do these on. They tend to sell a little bit quicker.
So how long does it take to do an inspection?
So on on average, about 4 hours.
4 hours. So someone could call you and on moment's notice.
Yeah, usually I've got a team. I've got 4 inspectors, so together we can usually get you in within a few days. And but then we just take over the house for a morning or an entire afternoon and go through everything. For some people, it's a little nerve-wracking. We're poking our head under sinks and closets everywhere, but that's what the buyer's inspector is going to do. So we're just doing that, and then we give the information and give a full report. We print it all out, and they have a full report that they can work off of.
I liked it when you're able to meet us here and show us around, because I've learned a lot from you guys just by you guys showing me around, showing me, okay, here's the even simple things like here's the water shut-off valve, here's the gas, here's that photo that I took right here. Here's the mold or whatever it may be.
Exactly.
Here's the bad roof.
Yeah, and that's what we aim for is, and I teach my guys is it's not just about doing the inspection. We're there to educate the client about the house and help them feel confident with their house, and the inspection just happens to be one of the tools to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, education is a big part of it.
All right. So you heard it from Jared. Get an inspection. No, really, it has been helpful. If you know, for any house, if you have any concerns, it just takes care of it. It's a little bit of cost up front, but you know, if you can save yourself from another buyer canceling on you, it's well worth the price up front. So if you have any questions, give me a call or call Jared. I'll put his information here for you guys. Thanks. Have a great day.